G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping into some more live battles today. So we're just going to jump in and get things started. As you can see, rank 17, so not too high, and haven't done that many battles this season. Really need to get back into it. But we've got the Great League and Master Premier Cup open, and I'm going to jump into the Great League and see what we can go with. So a team that I really do like is this one's we've got Diggersby, Skarmory and Galvantula, and we'll see how we go. So nothing too wild on the movesets here. Diggersby with Mudshot, Fire Punch and Earthquake, Skarmory with Sky Attack, with Air Slash, Sky Attack and Brave Bird, and Galvantula with Volt Switch, Lunge and Discharge, so nothing crazy there. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can get some wins on the board and progress up some ranks. So we've got Talonflame here, which is not going to be a good one. So I'm actually going to switch into my... Oh, and it looks like they are lagging. So I'm just going to go straight into the lunge here. And, oh, they're not shielding. Okay, so there's two... obviously I am going to shield this up and then I'm going to be able to farm them down. So we'll see what they want to do here. So interesting that it didn't sort of work here for them. And unfortunately I was not paying attention, so they got an extra flame charge through. So let's just go straight into the lunge here. The question is, are they going to shield this up? Which I think they... Oh wow, okay, so they're still not shielding up, fine. Let's just go straight for the next one then. We're going to have to force them to shield here in a second, but we'll see what happens. So they are going to shield there, which is fine. And are they going to throw? No, they're just going to farm me down. But this is fine for me because now I can just come in with my Skarmory, and all the energy that they have is going to be completely wasted. So I don't actually care what they throw. They're going to be running Frenzy Plant and Sludge Bomb, I imagine. And yeah, there's the Sludge Bomb and just does absolutely nothing. So going to... Yep. They're going to say bye-bye for now and get that game. So, to be honest, there was all right for me. They did have lag at the start, so that didn't help. But you can usually win that matchup. They did absolutely call the massive no shield on my lunge there for the Galvantula. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter. You have to shield up regardless of whether you... And it's just, yeah, not worth it. Oof, okay, so... I'm going to jump in with my... And yeah, so it is the Bastion. So this is what you don't want to see, but to be honest, it's better to see it coming in against the Galvantula than... Yeah, so the Galvantula is probably going to be a better bet here. So we'll see if we can get to... We should be able to get to another one here, because it's unlikely that they're going to bother throwing a charge move. They're just going to wait for the for this to go down. They're going to fully farm it down, and then they're going to have a go with the... Oh, so they're going to want to... That's interesting. So I probably should have thrown that up. So what I'm going to do is I'll just keep going. And the interesting here, because yeah, so that is actually really interesting. So they don't want me to get any farm here, which is fine. But we're going to obviously let that go, and they won't get to 2 because they're now 2 wounded, and we'll see what comes out now. So do they have something else? So they do. So here, I've got the worst possible counters for me in the back. So just an absolute, yeah, no skill team from their part. they get alignment and they win. So it's the worst lineup that I can possibly have, and they're able to get the lineup that they need. So unfortunately, not quite able to do it, and we'll just leave that one. No point um, wasting our time there. So come into this next one and we'll see how we go. So that was the team that I really don't want to run into, and I was going to say that Bastiodon is no longer as big in the meta, but it does appear that it certainly is the case. So I'm going to swap into my Skarmory here, and we'll see what they want to do. So this is not a good matchup for any of my team, and they come in with a, okay, interesting. So I'm just going to go straight Sky Attack here. No reason to go for, well, probably could have gone for the bait, but that's fine. They're going to shield up regardless, and now this time I can, I'm going to go for another Sky Attack. I don't need to shield up here. If it's, the worst case scenario is probably Ice Punch. Oh no, Dynamic Punch is definitely the worst case scenario. Does a huge amount of damage, but that's fine. And I'm going to force them to throw I wasn't expecting them to running Dynamic Punch. Normally people, and they're gonna double shield this thing. Okay, can they farm me down now? Yeah, it looks like they can. Okay, but that's fine because I'm going to be able to come in with my Galvantula here, and then look to farm down and get a. Oh, that's bad. And I'm actually going to let this go. And even if they do want to Dynamic Punch me, I don't care. I'll let it go. And it is the Dynamic Punch, which is going to do a lot of damage, but that's fine. And can I actually farm this down? I can. And I do suspect that it's going to be the Altaria that comes back in. It is. And really unfortunate that they got the extra little bit of damage there. So I think I'm going to need two of these. Yeah, so that's fine. Um, I think I will shield this up, and the question is what's going to be in the back. I'm really hoping for something that I can handle. And able to overfarm just a fraction because I don't want to get too greedy and take another Sky Attack. So overfarm just a fraction, and then we'll see what's in the back. And yeah, Galvantula. So this is just game over. So when I got Switch, I should have just held on to it, and that would have been a much better use of my time. But I didn't know what was in the back, and yeah, just trying to think of what I could have done there differently. Yeah, so Galvantula in the back end after the recent event that was the Galvantula was the Stunfisk research. They probably are going to be everywhere, and it's just a matter of whether I find them in the back or leading. So hopefully I can avoid that. The Altaria and Galvantula Medicham is a really old team, so interesting someone's still running that. But let's see what we get. So we have Trevenant on the lead. So this is not ideal for me. So I'm actually going to swap into my... Yeah, because I want to draw that out. So going to bring out the Stunfisk here. And I'm just trying to think of what they've got in the back. And unfortunately, they've probably got something like a Nidoqueen in the back, I imagine. Yeah, it just doesn't bode well. So here I'm going to just completely let this go. They're going to have to throw another one to take me out here, so that's fine. They're actually probably going to have to throw another two, so I'm actually going to go with a Sky Attack and then go for the Brave Bird. We'll see get there. Um, so now I'm going to try and go for double sky attack, I think, because this won't KO me. Um, and they will have to throw another rock slide to take me out here because I should be able to get to a, yeah, able to CMP tie that one. If they don't throw there, then I am very much able to farm them down. Well, get to another one and not gonna shield up here. Let it go. Even if it is the earthquake, I don't actually care. Rock slide comes through, does absolutely nothing. That's fine. And then able to. Oh, and it's a stun fisk, so that isn't actually ideal for me. So I'm just thinking of what I do here. So I think I'm going to take the first one. Let's see what they want to do. They are charging up an awful lot of energy here. So the question is, what do they have? So going to throw. I'm just going to let this go. Um, no reason to shield up. My play is coming in with my... And they're going to come in with their... Trevenant. So it's Trevenant v Stunfisk. So Stunfisk needs to, yeah, shield this up. They're charging up a lot of energy here. And I do think that they're going to throw a Seed Bomb and then followed by a Shadow Ball, yeah. But I have to just keep debuffing them and hoping for the best. Because even at this point, Seed Bombs are going to be very, very bad for me. And I think here, I just let this go. If it is a Seed Bomb, it probably won't KO. Yeah, it doesn't. And then going to be able to throw. Yeah, but can I get to a move in time? Can I get to another Earthquake? 1, 2, 3. Able to get to the Earthquake. Oof, this is bad. I don't think the Earthquake's going to be enough, though. Oh, it is going to be enough. And able to get the win. Happy days. So that was a interesting battle. I don't know whether it was the right decision or not to get out of there. The seed bomb does do a lot of damage, so I probably should have just tried to catch the seed bomb on my... yeah, I should try to catch a seed bomb on my Skarmory, but what are you going to do? So wheezing is something that I don't mind seeing with my... So let's see what they want to do. So they're just going to go for it. Imagine that this is going to be... Let's see. Oh, it's Sludge. So Sludge is not going to do anything. So they're trying to catch a move there. And so the question is... So let's just go back to back and see what they want to do. And can I... Oh, I can't quite catch. So I think I do shield this one up. So Seed Bomb coming through. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And see if we can get out of there. And we can catch this time. And that will be causing a lot of pain because it's just going to do absolutely nothing to me, so that's fine. Able to save up the shield there, and even if they do get to another move, which they're not going to, happy days, able to farm them all the way down. Oh, okay, so this is actually game on still. They're not going to shield, so that's fine. I really want to shield this up, but I can't. Oh, it's Muddy Waters, going to do nothing. Okay. So, happy days. Had that been a Hydro, if they had Hydro Cannon, then they, yeah, I'd be in a bit more of a tough spot, but unfortunately for me, they had Muddy Waters. So, it's going to be an easy. Oof, it is the Hydro Cannon this time. Okay, so they've got Hydro Cannon and Muddy Waters. So I think this time I come out with my Galvantula, and I'm just going to save my shield. Um, if it is again the Muddy Waters, no Hydro Cannon, but I can survive a Hydro Cannon, so fine. Can I KO before they get to a move? I can't, and I'm going to let this go. But that's fine. Going to come out to get an extra bit of farm with my Diggersby, and then throw the Earthquake here, and that should be enough to KO the Wheezing. So happy days, able to take that one. So yeah, Muddy Waters and Hydro, interesting. So able to go 3-2, so two really rough games there, but still managed to go positive. Always good. Let's see if I can actually get a berry on this thing. It's always good to go positive in the set. Able to get a nice throw when it was sky high. Couldn't be bothered waiting for it to come back down again. Let's see if this is any good. It is not, so I'm going to get rid of that straight away. And let's claim the reward. So again, we're only sort of halfway through, 3/4 of the way through rank 17, so hopefully next time we'll be able to level up. But for now, we're sitting at 17 with 92 wins out of 150 battles. And thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.